we were saying even in math, those word problems, and having them be able to relate it to real life. Another thing we said with writing and reading is arguments. Right now we're discussing arguments in 6th grade, and they have to, you know, have a claim and make an argument and try to persuade somebody to change their mind. So those are just some examples we've used lately. And then in lab, they connect it to, they use the lab to connect it to the content and complete sentences, even with speaking in complete sentences and having those collaborative conversations with their peers.
First and foremost, the clearly stated objectives that we've been talking about, making sure that as a teacher and a class we understand what the point is. Why are we learning this? Why are we teaching it? And the kids seem to get a better grasp on it if they know why they're learning what we're teaching them. And it's also good for you as a teacher to understand why you're teaching this, where you're trying to go, what the next step is going to be. So that's been something that's been a focus this year, especially for me. Modeling, we were discussing how modeling is important because we want to model what's expected in the class, not just behavior-wise, but model how you want to see them perform their tasks. And you're constantly trying to be a positive and a good model, especially if you're doing a math problem. You want to show them the steps. You want to model your reading, when you're reading together, what reading sounds like, fluent reading, and have plenty of visuals and verbal modeling. Reflection. It's good to reflect on basically what you're learning, not just with your students, but also as we get together as a staff. We reflect on what we may have implemented in our class and maybe what we could have done differently, or what we can add to it. And so it's great to have these PLCs and